Alrighty, once you get in the stream, could you guys leave a little bit of a message? Just let me know you're in here. Alrighty, awesome. Looks like we got some of you in here. Nice to see we're going live. Can y'all hear me good? And Lord Sveen, yes, I am loving the show. See you doing this. Yeah, Lucia, nice to see you as well. Rip our Bitcoin. Well, just let y'all know I bought some Bitcoin now. I hit my first target level. I've told y'all the one thing I was confident on is no matter what happens, we were going to get down to this level. But I got to say, I'm a little bit shocked. Then again, not crazily shocked that BitConnect came out. Or sorry, not BitConnect. Bitcoin China. Or BTCC came out today. And they announced that they were going to temporarily shut down Bitcoin exchanges. But China as a whole hasn't like cracked down on anything. That's the funny thing. So, KB, nice to see you. Nicholas, you got your seatbelt on for the trip to the moon now? AK, yes, AK, I do. I'm currently, I bought in my first position here, and I'm gonna let y'all know the strategy of everything. But man, do you guys remember what number I was calling for in our market recap? Can I get a little bit of a reminder? What was I calling for? Where did I say we were gonna go to? Gotta move my little chat box here. I don't know why it's not going over. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to scroll that down here. Actually, I'll put it at the top. Call for 3,400, 3,500. That's right. And where else did I say that the chart was gonna find support for the overall market cap? I think we're getting close to the end of the sell-off, folks. But at the same time, I gotta say another thing too. Are you actually live with box mining? Tom, I'm gonna probably do box mining a little bit and stuff. He hasn't reached out to me just yet this morning, but we were planning on doing one this morning, so we might hop on one in a little bit. Maybe do a dual live stream. What Nick says is law. Yeah, but guys, I mean, I told y'all, you know, as much as I'm not 100% sure. Hold on one sec. Oh, oops, sorry. I just realized that I need to change that real quick. Let me go change the thumbnail real quick, everyone. Sorry about that. Just stay tuned, everyone. I'm just going to go change that real quick, and I'll be back on the stream. Alright, everyone, I'm back in. Sorry about that. Just wanted to change the name and the thumbnail. I apologize for that. I'm so terrible about changing the live stream thing before I go on for a new one. But gosh, guys, the market right now. Look at the sea of red, folks. It's happening. We called it to come down to this level. We said it would hit 117 billion. Man, what a phenomenal drop. Yeah, y'all certainly have some opinions over China. Parneath, I'm sorry to say, my friend, I'm sorry to hear you need stuff for your mom's operation, but no, there's no proof of that, so please do not spam your address in here. If you do, I'll have to kick you. We had a donation from Paul Lucas. Beer on me, mate. I'm now in hodl mode. Rookie mistake. I reshuffled my portfolio 2 days ago and now 50% down. Pass me the tequila ball. It's alright, man. Hey, if you're hodling, dude, you're fine in the long term of things. I would just look to see maybe if you can add down at these levels. I mean, of course, you know, you got to make that decision for yourself and stuff. But, I mean, with this kind of sell-off, folks, this is kind of like flash crash level stuff. I'm going to do a video on it later, recapping on all of it. But generally, if you're here right now, the 359 of you that are here, I want to let y'all know, I mean, we've been saying it on my channel, that it would at least come down to this level. There was just too much exuberance too quick, and with the flooding that's coming on right now, I don't really think there's anything to worry about. But quite frankly, I mean, this just happens, folks. It's pullbacks. It was just like over here. I mean, this looked like a flash crash here, or what appeared to be a flash crash to some people. It's really just it's a common pullback. You know, it's a correction in price action. It happens after you have something like this, and it happens after you have something like this. So, wait, will it go down until China sells all the Bitcoin? What level should you have? Below? Well, I always told y'all, you know, the first level I added was at 34. Around once we go into the line here, around 3,500. And so I had my first position at 34, I think it was like 34.50. So right now, that's my main first purchase. Wasn't all my Bitcoin or all my cash and stuff. It was a decent amount of my cash though. But definitely bought it at a good level. I actually have to change my block folio and change that real quick. Let me go ahead and do that. But guys, like I said, we just had to remain patient, and it's paying off for us. So this has been really great. Alrighty. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Alright, so yeah, we were able to buy our first purchase here. It looks like we dipped into here. I wouldn't be surprised, folks. This doesn't seem like it could be the end of the sell-off, but I think this is kind of the end to the reaction of the news right now, at least for Bitcoin China. I bet there'll be one more big headline that's going to come in over the next day or two. First, I want to say thank you all that we have over 600. But y'all are generally still asking about Bitcoin at certain levels. It really depends how far China goes. If China comes down and actually deliberately shuts down exchanges, which they still have not yet to do, one of the exchanges themselves have frozen Bitcoin trading right now, just to be in compliance with all the fear of ICOs right now. The worst I think you could ever see come into the price is support at this level down here at 3,000. I don't think that you're going to see that really. I think that'd be pretty drastic. You know what? Actually, I'm going to try and see if TradingView is going to let me have another indicator here. Simple. Let me go just moving average. Can I? Moving average. Oh, yep. I got to cut out one of these indicators. All right, we're going to get rid of the 21-day because that's irrelevant right now. All right, so let's do moving average. Let's go ahead and apply the... Actually, I could have just taken the one I had and changed the input. We're going to do the 200-day. Because with this kind of pullback, folks, we could see a pullback to the 200-day. Now, if this is a little bit of a slower pullback, I think we could see the 200-day come up to here, and we'll get support around 3,000. Thank you all for the kind comments. I appreciate it. Remember rumor on ICO ban, rumor of China banned. Oh, just got a donation from Sariq. I get that 3,400 was the support, but with the news today, what do you think? Well, we haven't technically gone all the way down. I said around 300. I was, well, yeah, 34 and 35 was, I guess, kind of my first target. I mean, I'm no whiz, everyone. I'm not going to be able to just tell you all exactly where it's going to go, but quite frankly, I mean, I told y'all not to buy up here. I told you this wasn't the end of it. Told you definitely not to buy up at 5,000 because we were sitting there on the live stream on the night that it did hit 5,000, and I was like, guys, I mean, that's a very big even number, and the exuberance just instantly just started going towards, funding. So, but I mean, anything's possible in this market, so you got to be ready for that. I was talking box mining about it the other day. If something moves down $100 or $200 and you're holding it and you can't handle to see that, sometimes you got to step away from the chart. You're not built for the crypto business. But I think a lot of you out there, you all are disciplined. You know not to fear in these markets. And a lot of you were smart and you got out in this range up here. And now you're in a much better cash position to buy a Bitcoin. Right now, it seems like it's getting some buying action coming in right now. It looks pretty nice on the hourly. Let's go here to the 30-minute. Yeah, so definitely not strong in any sense, but it definitely seems like it's getting some buy-side action with the volume that's pouring in. And please be understandable, guys. I still haven't gotten any coffee or anything. Well, actually, I haven't been drinking coffee for the past few days, trying to weave off that, but I haven't had much water this morning, so sorry if my throat's been a little bit dry. Dang, Dash call. LOL. I'm in for the long haul. There you go, Jason. I like that. Weak hands need to step away. There you go. Well, it's fine if you guys haven't still done your first buy. The selling really hasn't stopped. We can't look at this in the 5-minute like, oh, see, now it's starting to bounce up. We got to buy. Again, we're keeping discipline, guys. I just wanted to put in my first position. It's a risk level I'm willing to take. It's much better than if I were to go out and buy 5,000. I'm just seeing the exuberance that's coming to Bitcoin. I will say something, though. The one thing that makes me feel like this might be a little bit bigger than we're intending, and this is why I didn't buy everything right now, I'm really getting a recollect of 2013 right now, folks. And here's why I'm saying that. Look at the monthly here. Okay, I'm going to get rid of my little... Actually, no, I guess I can keep the lines. But look at this chart right now. I'm going to turn off the indicator here. Why don't you take a good look at as to what time in Bitcoin's price history this is reminding you of? Is there any time in the monthly chart that's giving you this kind of, breakout candle, massive sell-off candle? It's 2013. We have had a lot of confidence come into this market, and I don't think we're going to repeat the drastic drop that we had from 1,000 to 200 in the sense of percentage of where we are now. But I gotta say, as much as I bought my first position, I've been thinking about this for quite some time. I don't think it's a bubble bursting in any sense. You're still massively up on your cryptocurrency if you bought anywhere throughout this run-up. But again, I think it's something that we might have to look a little more into the next few months. If China draws this out, if the funding is just like drawn out to where people just lose interest in Bitcoin or they can't trade it, if they do shut down exchanges, as much as we doubt that on this channel, anything's possible. I'm not going to sit here and deny it or anything like that. So, well, we got 945 of you in here. I just realized how many people we had in the stream. Well, if for those of you who might be here for your first time, welcome. My name's Nick, otherwise known as Data Dash. And I just got to say, folks, look at this. Oops. Hey, look at the coin market cap. Literally exactly where we called it to go. We called for it to hit, well, it was originally 117 billion. And that's exactly where we called. Because look where support was last time. Right here. I gotta tell you all, I really think the majority of the sell-off is over. I think the funding for the most part is done once we hit the 100 day. I really think that could happen. Mr. Cox said, thank you very much. Drop a like, everyone. I'm glad to have you all on here. Let's see. Something needs to be done to prevent government entities from crashing crypto like they do. Nick, can something be done? Juan, yes, there is a lot of solutions coming out. There's one, the decentralized exchange, the concept of, I think honestly, now more than ever, a decentralized exchange is important in this this kind of market of things. And I think you're going to see, like always, that one, you can't stop the mining scene. That's a get-go right there. And second off, quite frankly, decentralized exchanges are going to breach this whole barrier. There's a lot of ICOs out there right now that are trying to do just that. They're trying to get around the whole Chinese government censoring things. It's getting to a point now, guys, where cryptocurrencies don't depend on legal regulation. It's going to be outside of that bubble. There's not going to be any control of it in China, in the United States, and wherever you're looking at the world. We have over 1,000 people, man. This is incredible. I appreciate the love y'all are showing, and hope y'all are keeping a level head through all this. Lankaled, you asked how much is the 100-day. It's around the $3,250. It's this red line right here that's been going up. I think you're gonna need to wait for a bounce off the indicator. I got my first partial share around 3,450. It's my first buy-in because I had my levels here, which I drag back out. I had these here for weeks. I've been telling you all these are the levels that I think we could see, and we touched through it, and I bought my first partial share as I promised. I mean, that's my strategy as a trader. And then I'm hoping to hopefully have it pull down a little bit more and buy some more. But, you know, even at these levels down here, I mean, this is much, much better than buying up here. Your risk to reward profile is so much better. Norm, good question. The question is, will the sell-off continue when China wakes in 12 hours? Yeah, they wake up and they're like, oh crap, I just lost my shirt. No, I mean, again, I think you're going to see definitely some not pullback in the market, pushback against the Chinese government if this continues to happen. I mean, the love for cryptocurrencies in the East is just growing too strong, and there's a lot of institutional support overall in the eastern part of the world. So. Y'all are asking me if I'm shorting. No, I'm not shorting right now. I just bought into some Bitcoin at 34.50, guys. 34.50. That's where I bought my first partial share. Now, it's not all my money. I'm looking to add more down here. But, you know, if we see some strong rebound off of this block of price action right here, as I've been saying on my channel, then, I mean, it might be... I really don't think it's the end of the sell-off. I think we've got another day or so or maybe a little bit more in the price action here. I mean, we're early on in the day, technically, for this price candle. We could really hit the 100-day right here, this red line. If y'all don't know what the 100-day is, I recommend, seeing as we got 1,000 of you in here, I'm not trying to do any self-promotion, but I want to help y'all become better investors and traders. You all should really go check out my video on trading cryptocurrencies for beginners and intermediates, because a lot of people are panicking in this market. There's a lot of people who don't know what's going on right now. You know, what's happening? Is Bitcoin done for? No, it's temporary fudding, as always. And fudding stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And this has been happening to everything. Rayo said, Jamie Dimon is buying everything right now. That's too funny. I will tell you all, I really think that if we break here, we could easily see Bitcoin go to 3,000. And I'm fine with that because I'd like to add some more down there. And I'd like this to hold lower for a while so I can just buy up a crap ton of Bitcoin. But good time to pick up alts and make quick profits. I really haven't been watching Bittrex. I can go check it real quick. Let's go see. Damn, there's a lot of cannabis going down 26%. Yeah, all the pot coins got pumped up yesterday. Quantum down 20%. Surprised Neo isn't like down 20%, but Quantum is feeling a little bit of pain, but. This is crazy stuff, folks. We're living through yet again another pullback. ARK is just like killing it. Oh my gosh, it's just like, nah, fam, I'm gonna keep on riding up. We got 1,100 people in here, guys. This is too cool. Well, if you haven't already, guys, I really would appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of great content coming out, and from the general likes of things, it seems like most people have been enjoying all the content I've been putting out recently. I really appreciate it. Lord Denning, nice to have you from Australia, my friend. Mark brings up a very good point here. Just hold. 90% of traders, FX, equities markets lose 90% of their money in 90% of the days. Yeah, Mark, that's a relatively close statistic. 90% of the time, traders lose, Nick, nice call, Nick. You called the drop. Jarek, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not. It's not guaranteed foolproof yet. Yes, I did call the pullback, and yes, CoinMarketCap did pull back to the level that I was calling at over here at the previous highs. But I'll be quite frankly honest, folks. I'm no whiz. I usually call these because I'm decent at calling when a general pullback is going to come in. Bitcoin was overextended. I love Bitcoin for the long term. I think it's going to continue to climb, but it was overextended. It obviously needed a drastic pullback. And as I said, exuberance can make up all the difference in just a few days. And within 2 days, we've gone down a massive amount of Bitcoin. Generally speaking, if you're rounding it off to where we're at right now, 3,500, we've really gone from 4,200 to 3,500, which is $700, folks. That's a lot. That's it's even faster downward than it was to ride that price action up here. I mean, as I said, exuberance will come down to close it very quickly. But let's see. Okay, USA Today. China shut down exchanges. No, China has not completely shut down exchanges. They're in talks about it. But Bitcoin China, which is the biggest, I think the biggest or second biggest exchange in China, decided to temporarily close transactions in compliance with the ICO fears. That's the only reason. I'm telling y'all too, if you're buying through Coinbase and stuff, tell me if your orders are going through and stuff. I placed mine. Mine went through, but the volume is pretty drastic. Oh, that's a good question. What decentralized exchange is going to be the biggest? I don't really know. A lot of them out there fail. Did we get a donation? J. Phil, donated $2 from Canada. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Very much appreciated. So the question you were asking about with the decentralized exchange, it really depends. There are a lot of players out there that either they fall on one of few categories, okay? They don't have ease of use. They don't have true liquidity, meaning that there's not enough cash going through it, so the bid and the ask spread between a buyer and a seller is way too different on the price action. And the price action is very volatile. Oh, Talitha, thank you very much, my friend. FYI, you are doing a kick-ass job. Awesome, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kindness, my friend. Donations really help out the channel. Thank you, Talitha. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Coinbase worked for you? Awesome. Okay. Again, guys, I hear a lot of you asking, like, is it time to buy and stuff? And definitely no. China's not banning exchanges just yet. They might. I'm not doubting it, but, you know, man, we got 1,300 of you on here. I'm sorry. It's just so much going on at once, folks. This is really cool, but it's exciting times, folks. This is a really great dip to buy in. Now, I don't know if you should buy in right this second. I bought my first partial share at 3,450. But again, you guys got to play at your own risk level. Play it how you want. We'll have to see. James, what do I think about 10x right now? Well, I'm still holding my 10x. I haven't sold it. Let's go ahead and actually, this is stealth. Sorry, I couldn't see it in my text box in the way it looked like the EOS thing. I forgot that's stealth. Did that just launch? Or that's been out for a while, hasn't it? Nah, yeah, this has been out for a while. I thought this launched for some reason. Oh, did we get another donation? Lunar Magic. Lunar Magic Gaming donated $2. Thank you very much, Lunar. I appreciate it, my friend. Let's go ahead and look at 10x. Pay. So Pay's, compared to most altcoins are not dropping so drastically to Bitcoin because Bitcoin's just fucking dropping like a rock. Sorry for my language, but it's going through a pullback, folks. Altcoin is, they're losing their USD valuation pretty stellar, but let's see. We should boycott JP Morgan for the comments it makes to the market rare. Yeah. Just boycott JP Morgan by buying crypto long term. The reason if you all go watch my data recall video where I talked about the past month of crypto news and price action, I talked about the reason he came out and said that. A lot of people are like, why is this guy coming out now and, saying, Bitcoin's a speculative bubble and this and that? Well, there's a reason for it. There's always a reason. You got to follow the money. You got to follow the person's interest. Jamie Dimon, who is the CEO of JP Morgan and Chase, has already announced that in Q3, their revenues for trading is going to be down 20%. 20%. That's massive. That tells you that equities markets are overextended and people are not putting new money into equities, meaning stocks. They're putting it into cryptocurrencies. They're putting it into Bitcoin. That's what's leading to this run up right now, folks. And it's not happening just in the United States. It's happening mostly in the eastern part of the world. It's happening in South Korea. I mean, there's a global revolution here. Now, right now, we're getting a little bit of flooding. But, again, everything will pass, folks. It has happened in the past. China has done this before. And nothing ever really goes through for the long term. Double Day Blue, you called the data dash. Nice call and pullback. And the diamond and China news just adds fuel to the fire. Exactly. Well, I appreciate you, first off, by thanking me on that. But, I mean, this is common practice, folks. It's nothing to get extremely fearful for. And that's why we have our disciplined price targets. As I said, I would buy when it got into this level, and I did. I bought at $34.50. It might continue down a little bit more. Quite frankly, I'd like it to do that so I can add more position. I didn't buy everything yet. But anywhere down here, I mean, is really, really great so far in a fundamental sense because really not much has changed other than China temporarily banning ICOs, and then also Bitcoin China, the one of the exchanges, deciding to temporarily shut down. But it looks like there's some confidence coming back in. Pima Sherpa said, what are your thoughts on Navcoin? Well, first off, thank you for the donation. Navcoin is pulling back pretty strong. But this is a privacy coin I'd say to watch, at these levels. I think this is what I was looking for, to find support up here. If it can do that, and if it can start to smooth its price action down here, I'll buy in, but not right now. I'm too focused on Bitcoin. Let's see here on the hourly. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of a rebound on here, folks. I mean, this was a nice opportunity to buy down here. I almost pretty much picked the low. I got here at $34.50. So, but who knows? It could continue to go down. I'm not rushing it. No need to rush. Seriously, we got a lot of you in the live stream. I'm very humbled by it. I appreciate you all coming on here. 1,500 people. This is crazy. Unbelievable. Well, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Data Dash family, everyone. I mean, you might be just a common subscriber to the channel, but man, we got a lot of people in here. If y'all want to get alerts and stuff, you should join. Here, I'm going to give you all the few resources in these kind of tribulating times. If y'all want to join our Telegram to get join our discussion group to talk with people, if you want to join our alerts group, just type in !Telegram and it will pop it into the chat. Nightbot should be active. I'm not sure. Yeah, Nightbot is going active and stuff. If you all, Nico, thank you very much. I appreciate this. Saying I deserve this. You got more people watching than Superman right now. I'll start selling you all a new Udemy course. But yes, it seems like crypto's getting a little bit of a rebound. But if y'all want some good resources and stuff, remember, go back and watch my Trading Cryptocurrencies for Beginners video. If y'all want to start your crypto portfolios today, I recommend you go watch my $500 crypto portfolio video. That's a great video resource to watch. But yeah, you were asking, sorry, someone was asking, finishing about the 10x talk. I think 10x is, long term, I'm huge on 10x. There's not much really right now we can say about it. It's going through a pullback like other altcoins right now. But again, I'm not fearful on 10x really. 10x, has anything fundamentally changed for 10x? No. And it's still being used by multitudes of people around the world. We got another donation from Andy. Andy donated $4.20. Great stuff, Nick. Spreading the love. Hey, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the support. Man, it's just wild to think we've got so many people in here, folks. We've got 1,500 people in here. I've never had that much in a live stream. The highest we've gotten is, I think when we did box mining yesterday, we had 600. And then before that, it was around 400. Professor Dr. Oh my God, that's a long name. Donated €3. You should try the Better Bittrex Chrome extension. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. That's pretty cool. The Better Bittrex. That sounds like something I could use. A little more better features. But yeah, right now we're just using TradingView because we're looking mostly at Bitcoin. But I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for the donation. I'll definitely keep an eye on that. The Better Bittrex extension. Alrighty, what's the support? again, a lot of y'all are popping in here and asking like, you know, where's it going to? I mean, no one knows, folks. It's doing what it's doing. The institutional money is going to do what it has to do. So for right now, I think what we're going to continue to see is just a probably continued pullback, more likely down to the 100-day. And I think after that, I mean, unless it's that, I mean, we could really see just a bounce up towards, you know, finding support here at this block of price action. So, I mean, it's whatever you all think and stuff. You got to be careful. You got to be prepared and stuff for whatever can happen. Maybe buy a partial share down here. And if it continues to drop, don't be mad about it. You're getting more low price action to buy in some extra. Bravestar says, how about telling me how to buy Bitcoin? Well, Bravestar, if you're curious as to how to buy Bitcoin, you can go ahead and... Hold on one sec. So I just got a care package of coffee and water. This is perfect. Thank you, Dad. Alrighty. So, the feds are after Nick. Yeah, I thought the feds were breaking in because I was like, yeah, like I started yelling at my door and stuff, seeing who it was, and it was Ezekiel Fap time. Oh God. Too funny. Well, man, we have got 1,600 people, and this is fantastic. Well, I want to let y'all know, I want to take some time, seeing as I've got 1,600 of you in here. I'm not going to yell at you, buy, sell, or whatever, like a lot of other YouTubers would. Gotta love mom and dad for the win. Yeah, seriously, yeah, the SWAT was arriving. But anyways, so I want to let y'all know something, because to have you all here right now at this time, I really want you to stick around. I'm not going to try and pitch you anything. I want to tell you all the kind of mindset that I always press on people on my channel. And at times like this, people get very emotional. I know a lot of you probably watching are like, oh God, here Nick goes again, you know. But if you've really been with my channel, you know that this is a winning strategy. We've got a lot of flooding in this market right now. But generally speaking, I'm not saying to buy in here in any way, but you know, when do we buy? Question, when do we always buy? Do we buy here or do we buy here? We buy here, we buy low, and we sell high. Where do we buy? Do we buy here or buy here? We buy low and we sell high. I mean, this is a really drastic reduction in Bitcoin's price, but we might have a little bit more to go. And we got another donation. Polemic, my friend, the data to your dash, getting you the cash. Polemic, I'm glad you're in here, my friend. Out of 1,600 people, it's awesome to see your name. Glad to see you're still in the stream, my friend. Mo said, Nick, you're a monster trader running the best channel out of your parents' house. You're the man. Yeah, I will be moving soon, folks. But yeah. Al Conway donated $4.20 from Australia. Been subscribed since 300. Much love from Aussie. There you go, my friend. Thank you very much. We got our love from our Aussies on this channel. Alrighty. There's the panic in China. It is not the time to buy. Yeah, you might be right on that. When it's blood on the streets. I like that, Zaga. I like that. You buy on the lower end of things. You're much more likely to succeed, or at least add on your positions. You know, you might already be holding things. Is Nav already recovering? Did I lead it to move in price action? I'm just kidding. Oh, we just had a donation from one of our friends from Taiwan. I didn't believe you when you said Bitcoin will go to 3,500, but here we are. LOL. Best crypto channel on YouTube. Keep it up. And well, thank you very much, my friend. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong and stuff, but I appreciate the donation, my friend. Much love. And I mean, again, it might be just the beginning, folks, but again, this is just absolutely crazy. Once I bought the high, I bought all the chips and cookies. Yeah, Coinbase is nice. I'm still trying to get my GDAX account set up so I can actually like get decent fees. And that's the one thing about Coinbase is the fees. They'll eat you up. But, well, here's the thing. If y'all are going to buy through Coinbase for the first time, if this is your first time ever buying Bitcoin, I'm not trying to promote myself or do a business push here, but use the referral link in my description of my videos. You'll save $10 on your fees, and that'll cut out a lot of what you're probably going to be spending on the fees. So, again, I think that's a great way to do it. Big L, no, I'm not. God. The kind of questions we get when we're covering Bitcoin. Am I a virgin? No, I'm not a virgin. Keep up the great work from Australia. Thomas, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. One good thing we can all say, China, piss off. Yep. Wynn said, buy low, sell high. I like the sound of that, everyone. Man, we almost got 1,700 people in here. This is fantastic, everyone. Hanky, I've seen you ask about this. Oh, crap. Sorry, just like shot down. Oh, God, I have to go back and find the comment. Sorry if I don't respond to your comment, everyone. There's just comments rolling down the feed. I've never had this much people. We don't have too many admins on right now. It's just kind of, I'm fending for myself with all this Bitcoin price action. So combined, I guess it's combined coin or whatever, it has 30% of all top cryptocurrencies backed behind it. That's interesting. So it's a coin built off of the ownership of the top 30 coins. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that. But that sounds nice. I think a lot of people like the diversification aspect, but I don't get why you need to tokenize that per se. So, what price do you start to panic? I don't panic anytime. Anything that I put in crypto, I'm willing to lose. So on the question of panicking, I'm not panicking at anything. But I you know, I don't know. I mean, we could see down to 3,000, folks. 3,000 could very well happen. But I think more likely than not, we're gonna find support here at 3,250. And you know, that 200-day, if it's gonna be down to 3,000, it's gonna have to be drawn out. The fear is gonna have to be slowly instilled into the market. China's going to have to continue to have talks about shutting down exchanges, or China's in the works of shutting exchanges. You'll see it in the media and stuff like that. I mean, it's the same stuff you see in traditional markets. Bark, bark, buy ARK, Scott Youngblood. Data Dash is greater than Chuck Norris. Oh my God, I love it. I like getting this times. I think I've trained you all well. You aren't thinking emotionally in these markets. I love it. Good communities don't need many admins. Thomas, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, I love our admins. Our admins are a big help, folks. We get a lot of people in here. And as much as we get some great people in here, we also have some people asking like, oh, what do you think about this coin and stuff? And it's very unspecific. And I get a lot of people like, what should I do with $1,000? And I'm like, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you that. DZ Matt, you asked if it hit the bottom. Maybe, temporarily. You can see that there's definitely a bounce off this level. I told you, I mean, there's going to be buying down here. What level out of anywhere on this chart looked like a decent support level? Well, from up here, there was no support level. Once it broke 4,000, there was nothing until here. I've been talking about this on my channel, folks. I really hope, if you all aren't subscribed, I really recommend you go subscribe to the channel, because we've been talking about this. And what's nice is, comparative to a lot of other places out there, whereas news headlines will make you think different, we think with a level-headed approach. Oh, thank you. So let me see real quick. Who donated? I just saw we had a donation come through. Oh, Imahanan, sorry if I said that wrong. I appreciate the donation, my friend. I'm sorry I didn't get to see the caption that came with it. Oh, okay. You did it. I don't know if you did it again. It went through again. Do you think the market cap will dip to 11? I think you're saying 11 billion, and that's the support to buy cryptos. God bless you. Love from India. Well, thank you, my friend. I'm glad to see we have some love from India. I'll tell you the support level I think Bitcoin's going to, though, to answer your question as best as I can. So if we go to CoinMarketCap, I don't even know if the chart will load for me because it hasn't been loading for the past few days. Oh, no, I guess Bitcoin's working. Yeah, so the market cap for Bitcoin is, I mean, it's definitely getting a cut. We've gone from 81 billion down to, where are we at right now? 58 billion technically. I mean, this has been a great pullback for Bitcoin. This is exactly what we had said would happen. And quite frankly, I mean, this really might be kind of the end of the overall sell-up for cryptos. Maybe Bitcoin will continue down and altcoins will gain some traction, because it did exactly what we talked about, folks. I got to move my chat box to really see this. But again, Where did we say the sell-off was going to line up to? Right here, folks. I'm really, if you're new to the channel, I'm not someone to try to time the market 24/7, but we said this would happen. It went to $117 billion, exactly at the peak. Sorry, the peak was, I don't think it's shown here on the yearly. It might have to go down to the 3-month. But the actual peak was around 117 billion, and it tapped it, it touched it, and that's common in market cycles, folks. It's nothing to freak out about. And again, you always see markets usually pull back. What was previous resistance usually becomes support. So again, it's an incredible time, folks. It's what happens in markets. Let's see. Sell now before it's too late. Where you get your bet spread? The bet spread. Can you see that on the live stream? Oh yeah, I guess you can see that. Yeah. No, it's kind of a, I wouldn't say it's the most manly bet spread. It's kind of a floral bet spread. But then again, I'm not stereotyping what is manly and feminine. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean it's this bet spread we have. It's actually our guest bedroom. I'm just here temporarily until I move out to my job out in Palo Alto. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna like moving out there. I'll get my setup and everything for the crypto channel. But cheers from Aussie and Guatemala. I got 90% of my portfolio over in USD Tether yesterday, partially due to your comments. Can you comment on USD Tether, please, Jesse? Yeah, I know there's a lot of conflict going on with USD Tether compared, and if y'all are new to crypto, there's a difference between US dollars and USD Tether, obviously. USD Tether is a cryptocurrency that supposedly has a dollar backed up for each coin that's in circulation. So it's a way that you can hold cryptocurrency, pretty much hold the dollar through cryptocurrency, and not have to exchange it to dollars. But supposedly there has been some kind of sketchy behavior there. I do agree that there are some worries, but I haven't really, it's not that I wouldn't use USD Tether. Jenny says, I love that you make your bed every day. Jenny, thank you. I appreciate it. I do it for you all. I make my bed. I make the best beds. They're so great. I do it for my fans. I did it, Ash. How do you short to take advantage of dips? You can short on some exchanges, and you can trade on margin if you really want to take that risk. I personally don't do that. I just swing the markets on the big Bitcoin swings like this. I mean, I got out on my Bitcoin position literally at the top and the bottom so far, folks. Usually it's hard to call tops and bottoms, but in cryptocurrencies, it's not that difficult. As someone who has, I mean, I'm not bragging by any sense. I've traded in equities markets for the past 6 to 7 years. I generally got out a little bit before we got up here to the 5,000 mark, around I think I got out of most of my Bitcoin position up here, and I got in my first partial share position at 34.50. These things are pretty easy to time, but you got to really think with strategy, and you've got to take the time to learn how to trade. So again, I added a little bit of Bitcoin. I think it can continue to go down. I think the fear is going to continue to set in. I wouldn't be too eager to buy, but buy a partial share. Just don't put all your money into it, folks. It's too much risk doing that in anything. Dan, I don't know what you mean by "so you bailed on us." I don't know what you mean by that. The weirdo said, "I wish my boyfriend had a room that was as tidy as yours, Nick." Thank you. Eddie S asked, "Thank you for tuning in during the crash." No problem, my friend. Have you bought already? How low do you think it'll go? I bought my first partial share at 34.50, my friend, and I'm thinking it's going to continue down. I think we're not going to stop. I mean, maybe for today we're done selling off, but I think it's going to continue to sell off over the next few days until we get support at the 100-day. I think it's very much bound to happen, folks. How do you call a top? Well, guys, I recommend you don't try to call tops per se, and follow simply off of your prediction and stuff. Don't sell everything at the top, because it could continue to rally. But what I did is I sold the majority of my Bitcoin at 5,000. Or near a little bit under 5,000, and we were watching it on the live stream. If you go way back, to the live stream of, I think it was a live stream that we were doing. I guess when was that? Back in September 1st or 2nd. It was late night, and we called it. I mean, we were saying like 5,000. It's a big even. Big evens are very big stops. I mean, right here, we had a stop at 3,000. Lunar Magic Gaming, thank you for the donation, my friend. What's your opinion on ARK? Is it being pumped? Also, how about EOS? Its price is low, but is it even a legit coin? Lunar, on EOS, I'll answer that real quickly. I'm not extremely optimistic on it right now because there's been lacking marketing and media coverage and updates with EOS, at least from what I know. I haven't kept up with it really, and because I haven't been interested to keep up with it, I don't think there's much going on with it really, because I usually hear something about it. ARK, on the other hand, is interesting. I did a video on ARK recently. If y'all are curious about ARK, you should go check that out. But ARK is definitely really tackling a lot of different things. But anyways, yeah, so this is a good pullback on Navcoin. I'm gonna keep my eye on it, but not buying any yet. All right. Again, for all of you watching, we got 1,800 people in here. I'm just gonna say this right now. For those of you who are asking, where should I buy? Go watch my Trading Cryptocurrencies for Beginners and Intermediates videos. Those videos will tell you and help you find the answers to what you're looking for. They're not going to tell you specifically where to buy. If that's what you're looking for, go watch some guru YouTuber who's going to tell you everything in the world. I told you all where I'm buying. I share my strategy with you all. I bought at $34.50. You all can buy wherever you want. I'm sorry if I seem like I'm being rude by any sense, but I really want to help you all become traders and investors on your own. I'm no guru. You shouldn't just trust someone on YouTube. And I want to be honest and truthful with you all. I'm not trying to sell you on anything. Joa, nice to have you in the stream, my friend. Should I take a credit card loan to buy Bitcoin? Samuel, no. Just get save up some of your income if you can and stuff. And if you want to invest in it and stuff, invest what you can. If you got any money in crypto this early on, folks, you are a part of the crypto revolution. You are here early on. Benjamin, my portfolio is down 20% this week. Who's USD? Well, if you're talking about USD, whose isn't, If you're holding any kind of altcoin or Bitcoin position, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of pullback. Don't stare at the... Meta meme got what I was referring to. Here's the thing, everyone. With this market right now, of course your USD portion is going to go down. Don't watch the USD comparative. Watch your Bitcoin comparative. Can you buy more Bitcoin now because it's pulled back because you had a cash position? Or your altcoins are performing outside of Bitcoin? I mean, I don't think there's really any altcoin right now that's doing that. At least that's getting any major volume. Okay, well, I guess there's ARK and Patient Tory. I'm actually going to do a video on Patient Tory today, so stay tuned for that. But guys, let's buy hemp coin, guys. Weed on the blockchain, my dude. Like, oh my god. Valdav has 10 Bitcoins bought at 4,340. What should I do now? I would just hold, my friend. I really wouldn't FUD right now. The sell-offs kind of come through, but I mean, we might get a little bit more. I looked at, if you had enough to buy 10 Bitcoin at that price, my friend, look to add some more down here once it keeps on selling off. But again, I'm no financial advisor, so y'all gotta do what you gotta do on your own terms and stuff. And Jack Clark, hey Nick, I can't believe my girlfriend just complained about my dirty room. Jack, I'm sorry, she must have been watching Data Dash. I'm a lady killer like that. They love the clean bedroom, Just kidding, Jack. Oh my gosh. What did I study? Jujube asked, how did I learn? Pretty much generally, how did I learn about markets? Well, it's not something you do overnight, folks. Learning markets aren't extremely complicated, but it takes really the discipline of getting yourself in a position where you're open to learning and you really have an interest for it. If you don't have an interest for the movement in markets, if you don't love watching price action, and if you don't love being 2 steps ahead in the sense of strategy and thinking ahead of the game, I don't think you'll really enjoy learning how to trade and invest. The best thing you can do for the the most part for people is invest for the long term. It's how most people are successful. But if you trade, you really need to learn to cut out emotion. I mean, that's the whole reason how I was able to pretty much time the market, selling my Bitcoin position up here, transferring to stable hedging altcoins, and then buying Bitcoin down here. So again, you gotta really trade with strategy, folks. It's a good thing to learn how to trade and stuff. But I recommend if you want some good resources on how to learn how to trade, China assassinated Nick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I always recommend, again, sorry for the shameless self-promotion, but I hear a lot of y'all saying, like, how did you time this? You know, how did you get into trading? Go watch my Trading Cryptocurrencies for Beginners and Intermediates video. This will help you learn how to become better traders and investors in cryptocurrencies. I know you all can do it. I know you can do it. You just got to be smart and lack emotion in it. Catalan, hey, we got Catalan in the stream. Yo, my boy Nick, what's good, man? Greetings from Romania. I'm on holiday. Haven't been very active lately, but I kept up with your channel. I'm selling my fiat and buying Bitcoin with it. That's awesome, my friend. Glad to hear from you on the stream. Catalan's one of our he's a very him and his family are setting up a long-term portfolio for cryptocurrencies. Whoa, we just lost a lot of people on the stream. Did something go out? Matthew, I like this as well. It's fine. There's a lot of people out there that want direct answers because they just want to do it quickly and the easy way. You've done the hard work and took the time to learn. Keep up the good work. Matthew, I gotta say, everyone, that's the truth of the matter. You gotta put in the work, folks. You gotta put in the work. There's no easy solution to it. You gotta look at the long-term perspective. Sorry if the stream paused, everyone. I hope we can get most people back in here. Is it back online? I just want to hear if everything's going good. I'll close out of a few tabs just to make sure that we're running optimal here. We're going to mostly focus on Bitcoin. I'm going to come back to NAV later. Yeah, oh, is that why you all were joking about China killing me or something? Regarding from Kuwait, good job. Fatma, thank you very much. I'm glad to see her in the daytime. You know, it's 10 a.m. here. Glad to see you all are, you know, up and at 'em and everything, and you're enjoying your days, and well, you're interested in crypto and stuff. Glad to see we got 1,500 back in here too as well. So that's good. YouTube censorship, buy Steam. Well, I gotta tell y'all, you know, I want to ask you all. I did a poll on my previous stream. It seems like we got a lot more in here. Do a lot of you use Steemit? You know, I've been really thinking about using DTube, which is connected to the Steemit platform, and posting, but it's really not worth the effort right now. A lot of people don't really find my videos on there, but I'd love to post it on there if y'all are tired of YouTube and the censorship going on and stuff. Midnight here, man. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, no, I am on the East Coast, Christopher. Gotta love the United States. Love the East Coast. Been staying safe and stuff. I hope all our friends down in the lower band in Florida are doing okay. How to sleep in this dip. Ezekiel, just keep it calm. Sometimes you gotta step away from the chart, folks. Set your alerts for your buy levels and step away from it. Go for a walk. Go ride a bike. Go do a painting. Go watch some Bob Ross painting videos where he's like, happy trees, happy trees. You know, just Adam, you're watching at work. I'm at work but not working. There you guys go. Making crypto profits, making some income to drop into crypto. There you go. Easy not to sleep. Killing it, brother. Jay, thank you. Maybe Nick is being sabotaged by the government because he is stopping the FUD. Yeah, JP Morgan's gonna send their hitman to me. Oh my god. I did call out Jamie Dimon the other night. I was like, man, are they gonna like send out their like henchmen to come like silence me or something? Too funny. Took off work today, buying cryptos. Jason, there you go. Laugh my ass off, Bob Ross. I watched Sasha Grey. Oh, Jesus, guys. Blessing to the crypto world, my friend. What do you think of the ICO Vibe Hub? Vibe Hub Indie, that's an interesting question. I haven't looked extensively into it, but I know it's with virtual reality. There's a lot of augmented reality, virtual reality ICOs. I don't know about it. We'll have to see. They've got to have some strong ambitions for me to get really interested. Again, I see Jay, or Jay asking, should I buy Bitcoin now? You gotta ask yourself that question. Think about it in a fundamental sense, folks. I'll let you all know my opinion, but it's not exact financial advice. Okay? So, I told you all not to buy up here. And I told you all today, I bought at 30,450 right now. I bought a partial share. That means that I didn't put all my money into it. I bought a partial share of it. That means I bought some of what I can buy with my cash. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't think this is the end of the sell-off. But if you wanted to mitigate your risk. Let's say, for example, this is the bottom and it shoots up. You'll at least own a partial share. And when it starts going up, you can have a level as well. It's like, okay, let's see if it rebounds and it goes to 3,600. I'm going to add my extra partial share. Okay, you can set things like that up. It's not as simple as, is this, Nick, stock market guru, is this the time to buy? It's like, I don't know, everyone. I mean, I'm trading off my own strategy. I was patient. I waited for the pullback. We said on this channel, oops, sorry, I keep on clicking that. I said that we would hit $117 billion market cap, and we did earlier this morning. I was patient. I waited. And for those of you who follow me on this channel, who have been keeping up with it, who aren't just looking to come in here now and know when to buy, I mean, you got to put in the effort, folks, to get the right prices. But generally speaking, are we buying high or are we buying low? Generally speaking, we're buying low. We're buying at a dip. Now, it might continue down, but, then again. AJ Skies said, well, AJ Skies, thank you for the donation, my friend. But again, you got to listen to what I'm saying, my friend. I don't know if this is the bottom. No one knows this. No one can time the market. I was roughly correct at calling this as the top. I said 5,000 would be the top, and look at how that just instantly got rejected. Went down to 4,000. I'm no whiz, though, guys. Anyone can say, yeah, it's going to do this. And then, oh, look, the market did it, and see, now they're a market genius. I mean, for years, people tried to time the market. They tried to say that stock markets were going to crash, and they usually never do. But I will say, in my opinion, I think equities markets are overextended. Cryptocurrencies were overextended at when Bitcoin is at 5,000. But this is not the bottom for cryptocurrencies. This is not the end for cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. Jay Dennis, I see you mentioning how you haven't seen my guide videos and you asked me about my thoughts on Fibonacci retracements. I talked about that in my intermediate trading videos. I really recommend, if you got the time, go check it out, my friend. I show you my strategy about how I use Fibonacci's. It's pretty simple. Everyone's got their own approach, but again, it's a very good way for people to use it generally. AJ Skies donated $5. Thank you, AJ. I appreciate it. Again, like I said, no one knows the bottom, my friend. But if you trade with strategy, you're buying on the lower end of things. I think you'll be on the better end. Well, guys, real quick, I gotta get a tissue real quick. My nose is kind of runny. I'm sorry. Real quick, I'm just gonna leave the chart up. Go blow my nose real quick. I'll be back, and we'll continue with the stream. But for now, just keep watching the chart, keep chatting in here, and I'll be right back. Okay, folks? Alrighty. Boogers. No, my nose is just running. I don't really get boogers too much. Oh God, I don't want the imagery of boogers. Ugh. Nick is allergic to his own snot. Is Navcoin going back down? Navcoin really made a name for itself. It really got some optimism into it after we made our calling, but I mean, it's all right, guys. I mean, if it's going down, all altcoins are going down right now, but I will definitely talk about some cheap altcoins tonight that I'm looking to buy. Patrick said, just turn away from the screen. Don't be a princess. Oh, MS Costa, that's funny you mentioned my shirt. I appreciate that you're commenting on my shirt. I want to tell you all a little interesting story real quick. When I was... Oh, Yvette, thank you very much for the donation, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for that. I'm glad to see y'all are showing the love and stuff even in these times of tribulation. I appreciate that. It's interesting. You mentioned my shirt. This was a shirt brand I started when I was younger. It was actually the first ever kind of small business thing I did. And whereas a lot of people lose on clothing brands, I never continued with it. I actually I had to freeze it for a while because I didn't have enough money to really scale it. But this was this design I created called Carmony. It was a mix of karma and harmony in the name. And it was a yin and yang sign with a smiley face built into it. And I sold it around my school and like fellow family and friends, and I made like $200 or $300 for the time. That was so cool. But I'll have to maybe restart it in the future. All right, let's see here. Anthony, you asked if China exchanges were to shut everything down, would there be a major like sell-off? Yeah, I think there'd be a flash crash and stuff. And with this kind of build-up, it's setting itself up for that if they do. But I don't think that's going to happen. China's not just going to come out today and say, yes, okay, we're going to shut down exchanges. No, it's going to be over the next few days if they were to do that, or they're going to make their announcement in a few weeks. So I think what you could see, here's the few different strategies for the 1,600 of you who are in here. Actually, almost 1,700. Wow, that's crazy. Let me tell y'all the different strategies that I'm seeing here, okay? So right now, we are sitting at $3,500. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Sorry. Alrighty, so here's what I think we could see, folks. Right now, we're sitting at this range, and either way, I think we're going to continue down. Oh, real quick, we got a donation. Sorry. Grant, what exchange can I use besides Coinbase and Kraken? GDAX. GDAX is run through Coinbase, Grant. I've been trying to set up my account, and it, for some reason, can't verify my identity. Their customer support's kind of crap. I gotta say that by now, but anyways. So I'll share the strategy with y'all real quick as to what I think could happen. But Grant, yeah, I would recommend just doing Coinbase right now. You're buying at lows and stuff. Use my Coinbase referral link if you haven't bought through Coinbase. It'll help save some of the fees. But anyways, here's the strategies, everyone. Okay, I think generally we could have over the next few days. This has been the majority of the funding coming in, and it starts to curve down, kind of going between this price level here. And what we could do after that is once the flooding is over, we could get a bounce off the 100-day, and we could go up to new highs. The flooding gets out. Hunter, thank you for the donation, my friend. Bitcoin China is shutting down on the 30th. Yeah, no, I know. We've been talking about that, how they're temporarily shutting down Bitcoin exchanges. But yeah, so basically, I think it's going to ride smooth out the price action here along the 100-day, and if it finds that support or maybe has a candle that gets pretty strong support and bounces out, we could see a ride up to new highs, and the news comes out that China's not going to do anything, it's flooding again. Or we could see this, okay? We could see a continued sell-off, a pretty drastic one, through the 100-day, so there's no support there. And what we'll do is we'll find, I would say, support at around the 3,000 level here, which I was telling people is worst case scenario for support here, and this is really what would happen if a China sell-off comes in. So Max, I just see you say China. China, they're ruining Bitcoin. I'm just kidding with y'all, but again, I think you could see a drastic self, and it's going to start to curve down again, and it'll kind of bounce around in this range and wait for the 200-day to come up. So again, that's the worst case scenario in my opinion. I don't think we're ever going to see Bitcoin really down below 3,000, folks. I just really don't think we'll see it. It's got to be a worst case scenario. There's got to literally be China coming out stating they are going to be cracking down on ICOs and never letting it happen again. Bitcoin exchanges never open again. There will never be cryptocurrency in China. In fact, I think if they did that, not only would there be revolutions in the street, but again, it's not going to happen to that extent. I think that's the world that the FUDders want you to believe is going to happen. So, yeah, Alfred, that's a good point, guys. We got to remember just how far we've come. People are saying this is the end all for Bitcoin. Yes, it doesn't look very nice on the monthly, but folks, Bitcoin, if you bought anywhere back in May, June, or July, you're still up on your money. I love how people say it's the end all. And most people who were disciplined, they sold some. They took a partial share up here. If you were watching my channel, if not, you're holding long term and you have nothing to worry about. In fact, you should look to add when you get dips like this. Have levels where you add and stuff. And if it starts to correct back up, have levels for where the price action starts going back up. Jujube, look up video of Trump saying China over and over. It is a funny video. I've seen that. I'm pretty, as you all know, I'm pretty moderate when it comes to politics and stuff. I love, like, you know, giving people shit on both ends and stuff like that. I love doing, like, political press. I do, like, between my friends and stuff, I was doing, like, my friends always like that when I do the, I can do a Trump impression. I can do the Bernie Sanders, the top 1%. I'm just very casual about it, guys. Let's see here. Law just posted the original announcement from Bitcoin China, but okay, I understand that the bot is supposed to secure the chat from so. Oh, BP, yeah, sorry, BP. We just don't allow links in here, but yes, we've been talking about how Bitcoin China came out today, and they stated that the exchange will be temporarily shut down. But again, guys, this isn't China shutting down exchanges. It's really just Bitcoin China coming in to comply with the recent fear of ICOs. That was their main reason. So, Kane said, can we ban China? Yes. I'm telling you, this is really, I think what this is bringing, you know, we have 1,700 of you in here. Thank you all again. Sorry if I keep stating that stuff, but I'm just amazed by it. I want to tell you all something. You know, this is really going to bring the discussion up of decentralized exchanges. People are always going to find a way around things, and I think decentralized exchanges are going to be the answer to this. And China's going to adopt it like crazy. Going to bed, Nick. Can you talk about Omisego? Yes, I'll talk about Omisego. And Tailored, real quick, I see you asked about the Jamie Dimon comments. Go watch my market data recall video. That's a monthly series I'm doing where I cover the past month of price action. He got star of the month, aka it's a kind of an insult because he was trying to FUD and stuff. He doesn't know anything. Actually, I think he knows a lot about Bitcoin, but he's just trying to scare people about it because JP Morgan and Chase is losing trading revenues. I got to tell you all. Omisego looks like it's topping out here. I'm just going to be fair with you all on this. Grant, will you collab with Ivan on tech sometime soon? Well, first off, thank you for the donation, my friend. He recently did a video with box mining. You two, I think, are the top at explaining and sharing. Thank you for being you. Grant, I couldn't agree more. I love, well, first off, we just did a video with box mining, which was extremely fun. It was kind of a jump last minute. Like I reached out to box mining. He's like, hey, you want to do a live stream real quick? And I was like, dude, like, heck yeah, like I've been really wanting to do one with you. And we reached out real quick. He reached out to me real quick, and we got on, and he set up everything, and it was such a great time. I had a wonderful time talking with Michael from box mining and Ivan on tech. My other favorite YouTuber. They're my two favorites out in this space, and I can see why they're some of the biggest crypto channels out there. So Grant, definitely. I know Box Mining was telling me that we're gonna eventually get Ivan on tech on, but I love the sense of community here. Like you see a lot of the YouTubers coming out now and like kind of talking with each other, like, hey, like why don't we collab? Why don't we, join together, share our opinions, help lead, the crypto community and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of people out there, guys, who are scammers, and they're trying to sell you things. They're trying to tell you how to trade and invest. I'm trying to teach you all how to actually become your own investors and traders. I'm not telling you always what coins to buy. I'll give you recommendations, but again, it's not legitimate financial advice. I'm no guru by any means, and I stay humble in that sense. So, Grant, thank you very much for your donation. Yes, we're gonna get Ivan on here soon. I can't wait to talk to him. And I really like how he takes things from a programmer's perspective. I love that about him. And I think that it will be one of the best selling points for his channel for the next few years for growth. I think having that perspective, understanding how to read GitHubs and really look at the back end of stuff, stellar point in videos. I would like to start doing that where I can start looking at GitHubs, but I'll be honest, I'm not really a programmer. So yeah, Mr. Cox, yeah, they did talk positively about me. Someone had sent me it. I was surprised they mentioned me, but I was very, the moment I heard that, I was just like, my heart kind of melted, because I have always kind of envied them. They're very good YouTube channels. They're genuine guys in the space, and I love it. I mean, just to see that in something like cryptocurrencies that's so new and so susceptible to people who are trying to sell you things, like they're genuine people. They know what they're talking about, and I really like that. So, the Crypto Avengers team. Bruno says, you predicted it very precisely. Good work. Do you think we'll go down further than $120 billion market cap? Bruno, we did go around 117 billion. I don't know if we're gonna tap below that. I did exit out of coin market cap. But also the question for someone earlier, I don't know if they went off and went to bed as they were saying, but I think what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Omisego. Yeah, it looks like it was gonna continue to sell off, in my opinion. It's way too high up in my mind. Then again, to be fair, I've been saying that on my channel for like a month, and it keeps going higher. So maybe I'm wrong on that. don't take my word for it. But did we get another donation? Grant, thank you for another donation. Right on. We are all stoked. Thank you, my friend. I'm glad you all are stoked about that. I want to keep on doing more collabs and stuff. But guys, I think crypto markets are. I think as a whole, the valuation is pretty much where it's going to stop selling off. But Bitcoin might continue. I think Bitcoin's going to continue down here, and you're going to see some positive action, maybe like Ethereum or Litecoin or something come up and make up for that. But oh, Robert donated $10. Your videos have greatly helped me recently. Invested $10,000 and lost most of it. I have $3,500 left. If I were in your, if you were in my shoes, what would you do? I think you. Oh, sorry. Let me see if I can go back. Actually, I can look through the chat feed. Did I scroll past it? Sorry about that. Hi, Nick. I'm Nick. Nice to meet you, Nick. That's funny. But I'm sorry. So I didn't see your donation question fully through. It was kind of a long one, but I bet your question was generally around whether or not you should invest or trade it. I recommend investing it, my friend. Look, if you had an unsuccessful past trading, you're most likely doomed to repeat the past unless you learn from it. So you can go watch my videos on trading cryptocurrencies. And Bruno, thank you very much for the donation. Keep up the great work, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Go watch my videos for trading cryptocurrencies for beginners, and then also the one on intermediates. Those will help you become a good trader, and it'll prepare you to actually go out and trade. But in the meantime, go out, long-term invest, buy on these dips, swing the market for the general swings. So, swing Bitcoin, sell it when it gets to new fresh highs at big evens like 5,000, and sell, buy it down here when it's at near the moving averages, when it's pulled back. Let's see here. Jay, good question. Hey Nick, thank you so much for walking us through the market each day. Could you please explain that top out pattern? Cheers, Jay. Well, Jay, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And that's a very good specific question. Guys, if you ask questions like that, I'm more tended to answer it. More detailed, really kind of like on the edge of wanting to learn questions. Jay, those are very nice questions. So topping out patterns, it really depends. So you can have, for example, let me think of a good example. Oh, we just got another donation, guys. I just want to... Sachin said, ARK stood firm in this crash. Is it a good buy? I've been saying ARK is a pretty good-looking coin. I did a coin coverage on it recently. So I'm going to talk a little bit about ARK in one of my upcoming videos that you all seem to really like on my channel. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to talk about ARK on my channel. But to answer your question about topping patterns there, so Jay, for a topping pattern, usually we can go look at Ethereum in the USD measurement. And did we get another donation? I don't want to miss any donations. Anonymous donated thoughts on expanse. Oh, EXP moving averages, not popular enough. I use simple moving averages, my friend. I don't use expanding moving averages. Sorry, it's just how I personally trade. Some people use them, but I want to show you guys the topping pattern thing real quick. This is important to. Oh crap! I almost knocked over my coffee. So this is what's commonly known as a topping pattern. So you can see here where we had a big run up in Ethereum and we went up to $400. Then we had the pullback, and of course we had another run up. Now a lot of people thought going into September we would break through this. I honestly thought that we might have had a chance with how high Bitcoin was going, but this is a topping pattern. This happens too many times in the markets, folks. And when you have that double top, it's a form of either support or resistance. So for example, if we had a double bottom where the price actually came down here and it found support at this level 2 times, that'd be a good sign, and it would mostly show that, look, we've had price strength confirmation and it's going to go to new highs. But in this case, we had a double top where it's like, no, the resistance is kind of strong. People aren't willing to pay around $400 for Ethereum when they could have bought it down here at 175. So it probably ran up too quick, too fast. But again, what I would say is maybe to look for Ethereum pulling back to this 200 day. Who knows what markets are going to do right now, folks. We'll just have to see. We'll have to be patient. Coin said, I'm a simple guy, so I'll use simple moving averages too. There you go. I like that. This is too crazy, guys. I gotta say, I do want to really spend some time to tell you all, we have 1,800 of you in here. I don't think I say it enough on the channel. I appreciate all the support you all have given me for this channel. I try to stay honest. I try to really give you all as much, knowledgeable information as I can share. And it's been such a wild ride for this channel. I've really enjoyed every minute of it, and I love the live streams. Gabriel, thank you for the donation, my friend. Nick, what's your favorite altcoin under 1 million market cap? Oh, 1 million. Gabriel, I don't trade anything under 1 million, my friend. But I'll give you an answer though. I say my limit is usually 20 million. My favorite altcoin at that range, if they can deliver, is Mysterium, but they haven't been active on their GitHub. They're hiring more people. Mysterium's concept is fantastic, and I think it can work on the blockchain. If not Mysterium, I'd say Zcoin probably. Zcoin's one of my favorite small cap privacy coins. But again, you don't always want to look for just like the really small ones, because there's a reason sometimes they're under 1 million. Oh wow, Chulo just donated $41.41. Riddle, thanks for all your it's you who supports us, not the other way around. Kent, sorry, I lost your question. I actually need to go real quick. I think this is important to bring up. If you all want to donate to my streams, I recommend you all donate through Streamlabs, okay? And the reason I say that is because the donations, more transfers through. YouTube takes a big cut of the donations and stuff. So let me go ahead and read some of your things you all said. Thank you very much, though, Chulo. I appreciate it, my friend. Ken, is there something about that I'm missing or that will be a huge success? Regards from Rotterdam. Oh, cool. Far, far away from a mysterious continent called Europe. Well, I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much for the donation. And cool to see we got some friends in Europe. But your question about Ken. Ken is very interesting. If you don't know what Ken is, guys, it's the Kick ICO that's coming out soon. And I gotta say, I'm very optimistic about Ken. I'm not negative on it. It sounds like I'm talking about the Barbie doll Ken. But Ken is very interesting. And for my personal perspective on Ken, the thing you have to keep in mind is a lot of people are tokenizing things. But I gotta say, out of all companies, surprisingly Kick, which is kind of a dead messaging app, they realized, they're like, look, we have to do this. We have to kind of get some spark of interest into Kick again. So yeah, I definitely keep it on your radar, my friend. I'm thinking about possibly participating in it if I can in the US. I think you can. But I gotta see the benefits of the token. I still haven't looked into it as much publicity as it's gotten. They've really marketed it well. We got a donation from Swedish Trucking. Hard to reach chat in full screen. 1080p next time. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the chat, we've been noticing that is kind of small on the screen. If you look at it on Twitch though, or on YouTube, you can see it on the right bar, or you can see it at the bottom and stuff. If you're on mobile, you're probably on mobile, my friend. But thank you for the donation, and I will definitely try to expand the window of chat. We're kind of limited on screen real estate, but I'll definitely try to get around to it, my friend. I appreciate it. But again, for donations, guys, your message will still pop up. I recommend you start using Streamlabs. I've been meaning to mention this. YouTube takes a 1/3 cut out of donations. So even if you do like a $2 or $3 donation, they'll take $1 out of it. So if you do $3, so your money is much better sent through Streamlabs, and your message will still pop up. It's in the link down in the description below, but you all don't have to donate. I'm not, shilling for donations here. I don't care too much about that, but I'll keep that up just in case if y'all donate through Streamlabs and I miss it. Let's go back to TradingView real quick. I want to go see what it's looking like on the market right now for Bitcoin. Alrighty, let's go check it real quick. BTC, USD. See, at Bitcoin, it's not hanging. It's hanging slightly around the lows, but it's up $100 really from its lows for today. So it definitely got a little bit of a rebound. Robin, no one knows when we're going to go back up. It could be. I've told you all again. It's really dependent on the moving averages where it finds support here. The sell-off hasn't really found serious support yet. Jaipo Cobra said, "Hey, Deadash, thank you for your honest advice, my friend. No problem. I'm not, I don't keep any information exclusive for anyone here, guys. I really want you all to, learn and become better traders and investors. I don't mind sharing things with you all. And here's the thing: I run off a merit-based system. If I helped you, if you like my information, it helps you make some profitable trades and investments. Feel free to donate if you like. I'm doing well enough as is and stuff, guys. And the donations you all have shown is just, it's just utmost kindness. So thank you all. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, you all should definitely, one thing I recommend, I want you all to get as much information or resources as you can. Definitely type ! Telegram inside the chat, and you'll get my a link to our Telegram. And y'all can join that. I just realized I need to start charging my phone. My phone's dead. Let me grab that charger real quick. Plug it into my computer. But yeah, I would really recommend you all go ahead and type in ! on the Telegram, and also do ! Discord. If you all use Discord, we have a Discord channel as well, which are both great resources to kind of listen to and talk about things in times like this. Good to see you all typing in the Telegram. That's awesome. We got a whole army of Telegrams. Well, Frogman, I do agree with you on the kind of holding on the market and stuff for the long term. But you can swing the markets if you generally know how to. I mean, I'm not trying to say time markets 24/7, but I mean, you could obviously tell if you were a decently reasonable that this was an overextended market at 5,000. I mean, we called it at 5,000. It's a big even, and I told my traders that, and we watched it live as this was selling off up here on this candle here. And I bought down here and stuff. I'm buying at a much lower end. It's as simple as buy low and sell high. If you want to hold for the long term and add on positions on the lows, on the dips, do that. That's how you play it. If you want to do it long term and not have to trade the market. Oh, did we get a donation? Joe Ponji donated $2.38. Hey Nick, could you short comment on sorry, the thing's blanked. Let me go to my did you donate through YouTube or did you donate through Streamlabs? Seems like you did Streamlabs. Could you do a comment on Neo's volume, and if you see the price crossing the okay, so you're talking about Satoshi measurement. All right, my friend. Let's go ahead and take a look at Neo, because you all know I'm optimistic on Neo. Again, temporary fighting, folks. You can't look at the temporary price action and be like, this is where Neo's at. Oh my gosh. Look at it as like, oh my god, this is like a buying opportunity. And Neo's been holding up relatively well, I guess, for the daily and stuff. Really hasn't sold off like it should. I think a lot of people thought it would. Again, I've been telling you all this is exactly what I predicted with Neo as we had the pullback here. Once we started to pull back here, I said, yeah, just wait for it to curve and really kind of hold around the 500,000 Satoshi range. We're a little bit under it right now, but I think what you need is this curve of price action, the price strength confirmation at this previous resistance. Now we've made it support, and now we're going to go up. I'm hoping that once Bitcoin is done selling off, I can buy my final position in it and really buy some Neo down here. I really think it's going to do great. Oh, did we get another donation? Wow, sorry, I'm pronouncing your name right. It's donated $25. Let me go ahead and check that real quick on Streamlabs. Sorry, the messages. I gotta extend the thing on my screen. It's too hard to read. Hi Nick, why do you never mention? Oops, let me move my chat down a little bit more. Sorry. Komodo. Is KMD Komodo when talking about privacy coins? If you have read up on it, I really recommend it. Barter decks and Jumbler are revolutionary concepts that solve regulation problems. Any feedback? Methodist, I haven't actually looked into that. And this is Komodo. I want to make sure, I guess this is the right cryptocurrency. Komodo. KMD, yeah. So, Komodo, I haven't looked into yet. The one thing that's kind of scares me, actually, oh no, never mind. Komodo's got some good volume now. Take back what I was going to say. I mean, back in the day, though, Komodo didn't have an extensive amount of volume. I was just curious as to what it's all about. But I'll definitely, I'll look into it real quick, my friend. I appreciate the share on that. I think we need to definitely look at some, it's a Komodo dragon. Komodo coin. Let's go ahead. Decentralized ICO platform. Oh, okay. Introducing decentralized ICOs in the ecosystem. Huh. We'll own 5% of monies and use the generated revenue for marketing. That's interesting. I've really got to look into this. Decentralizing ICOs sounds important with all the stuff in China. So, with all the regulation and everything. So I'm going to keep this up, my friend. This looks interesting. I always like the logo and stuff. It looked cool. But I know it seems kind of corny and stuff, but I'm a graphic designer. A part of me is a graphic designer at heart. I love good design. You look like my friend Paul Comino. You're again, okay, data bro. Let's hope our Bitcoin will moon and hit 10,000 US dollars next month. Honestly, I think by the end of the year, you're going to see Bitcoin much, much higher than where it is now. So long as the China flooding goes away soon. But China's known to draw out these kind of flooding events. I FUD my friends so they don't buy Bitcoin. I don't think it's going to hit 10,000 next month, but it will hit 10,000 eventually, guys. Bitcoin 7K by end of the year. You know what? Sharpest, if the funding goes away and institutional buying keeps coming in, I could see that. But right now, you know, with the funding in this market, I just don't see it right now. Joseph, Datadash is definitely bullish. Yeah, I am bullish on Bitcoin. I think, guys, cryptocurrencies as a whole, I mean, there's nothing serious to fear about, folks. We are living through an amazing time in history. We are so early on. Fraz, nice to have you in here, my friend. Alrighty. Sam, I'm not sure about their partnership. I have to look into Komodo and stuff. Someone had just brought it up. What about Ripple, Nick? You were interested. Oops, crap. In one of your recent videos. Yes, I think Ripple is a great long-term play. We talked about it in my data recall. Actually, sorry, I gotta do XRP. It's not gonna probably come up unless I do. Let's do the Bitcoin comparative. See if TradingView can provide that for me. Yes, it can. Awesome. So, you know, we were talking about my channel. If you look right here, folks, it's kind of getting weighed down by the 50-day. If it breaks through the 50-day, that'd be really nice. But it's cheap right now. Ripple's not really expensive. I mean, look at the grand scheme of things compared to Bitcoin. Now, to be fair, Bitcoin moved up a lot during this time period, but it's cheap right now. Oh, do we have Pepe in here? Pepe's in here. Pepe in the house. Oh, it doesn't. For some reason, it's not showing me a message for Pepe. But also, Pepe, I forgot to mention on the last stream we did with Box Money. Thank you for the $5 donation, my friend. I appreciate it. I forgot to mention that to you last night, but I saw you submitted that when I ended the stream. But I appreciate that, my friend. Justin, you asked about making a video on trading strategies for newbies. You should go watch my Trading Cryptocurrencies for Beginners and Intermediates video. Or videos, sorry, there's two separate ones. Those are two awesome ones that you should check into. But anyways, yeah, so again, watch those videos, guys. Go learn from my research. I have a ton of resources. I'm not someone who just sits here and tells you what coins to buy. I really get you all on the train of thinking of, look, you know, how can I trade what I want to, you know, invest in and invest what I want to trade in? You know, just, you know, you guys can pick what you all want to put your money into. We got another donation. Pepe wins the Lambo. Pepe, thank you. Lambo Land is gonna be. I think honestly, a lot of us will be able to buy Bitcoin, buy Lambos. I know some people have some really solidified investments in crypto and stuff. For those of you who got really early on, when Bitcoin goes to 10K, yeah, you can definitely buy your Lambo if you've been holding. I'm hoping to get my. I think we're not going to Lambo Land. We're going to Bugatti World. We're going to Bugatti World, folks. We got to get ourselves some Bugattis. Lambos, overhyped. We need some Bugattis. We're gonna be balling in the Bugattis, my fam. Real quick, guys. I know you're all telling me to check out ICOs and stuff. I'm not really looking into ICOs right now. I'm just kind of covering kind of the big giants, Ripple, Bitcoin, stuff like that. I'm trying to kind of stay away from the ICOs for the most part. I bought 90K 10x at 4.1. When will it double? Sarab, oh wow, that's a lot of 10x. Can I have some, please? No, just kidding. But I mean, you know, when will it double? I can't tell you when it's gonna double. But if you bought at these lows, you know, which it seems like you did from the price, you know, I don't think it'll be too long. When the U.S. announces it's going to allow 10x, if it does, that's going to be huge. And Max has said class is in session. What about browser blockchain? I haven't heard about that, man. You'll have to look into that. Oh, we got another donation from one of our Australian friends. Spare Time says, you are a legend. Glad you advised on Pivx. My holdings are going up. Thanks. Spare Time, glad to help you out, my friend. Glad to see you're in Pivx. The privacy space is going to continue to kill it, my friend. I do not doubt it. Thank you very much. 10x is overvalued. Yeah, and I have to disagree with you on that, my friend. I mean, we all got different opinions, though. But I got to say, I think 10x is very undervalued. It is the leading payment solutions item, or ICO, in this market. You can get a 10x token for $1.93. Oh, that's so... I mean, why is CoinMarketCap not loading the charts? This is why I'm not using it right now, other than for the market cap. Folks, I gotta say though, we might be at the end of the sell-off here. If we get the market cap overall around 125 billion, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the rest of my Bitcoin. But that's if Bitcoin goes up, and I think that'd be probably if Bitcoin goes around 3,600. But we'll have to see. The hourly looks like it's getting it's really not even. I'll take that back. That hourly's not looking all that strong. We might get some more sell-off. I'm not going to be FOMO and like, oh, I have to get in, but you know. Nicholas, I'd love to see a video on what indicators you use to analyze RSI, MACD, or just moving averages. Oh, and I'd buy one of those shirts to hang above the shrine where I worship you. Miss Costa, I appreciate it. We are going to get the merchandise store launched by probably the next live stream. I'm waiting for confirmation from Designed by Humans. That's where I'm going to sell it through. It's just going to simplify a lot of the process, and I'm going to offer a ton of designs in there for you all. But if you want to know what indicators I use, go watch my Trading Cryptocurrencies for Beginners and Intermediates video. They're a little bit lengthy, guys, but 30 to 40 minutes really is going to be able to help you become better traders and individuals in the crypto space. And those will tell you all the answers on the indicators that I use. I use moving averages. I do use the RSI and MACD, a lot of the simple technical indicators. Alfred thinks we're going to 3,200. I mean, we could. I think if we don't, we need to find support somewhere really for the sell-off. It might not happen today, it might happen over the next few days, but I think we're going to pull back to the 200-day, honestly. All right, Caesar, things like this where you say, take a look at this, and you spam my name, and I say, I'm not looking at that, my friend. I'm sorry. There's too many people in here. This isn't the time just to check out any other ICO and stuff. If you spam something too, I'm not likely to click on it. Joe Chan asked about Factom. I actually like Factom. I applied actually a long time ago before I had my YouTube channel. I applied and I sent them a pitch deck to work for the Factom team. And they actually sent me a response back. They said they sadly weren't hiring at the time, but they really liked my pitch deck and they would not hesitate to contact me back. Too bad though, because not only am I doing YouTube, I am going to be working full time as well outside of that, so. Alrighty, everyone. Sell-off. Jay's saying the sell-off is over. Let's see. Coinbase just announced privacy coins coming next. Uh-oh, Monaco's probably soaring, isn't it? Oh, no. Did they actually just announce that? Monaco's probably like a great play right now. Let's go check. Or not Monaco, sorry, Monero. What was I saying? Monaco. Did they really just announce that? Let me go check Twitter. Coinbase. I don't see anything about privacy. And they've been raising so much funding here. It's ridiculous, folks. Oh, did we get it? Oh, Yvette, I just saw we got a donation. I'm sorry about that. Let me go back. Did you donate through Streamlabs? No. It said Yvette was donating. I don't know. Sorry, I might have missed her. Maybe it hasn't come through on my chat yet. But Yvette, thank you very much. Oh, here it is. I'm dying to see crypto a crypto tax video. Yes, Yvette, I'm going to be doing that in the future. I've got to get my complete facts straight though on the taxes and stuff. Make sure I'm paying my proper amount of taxes. Edward, did you finally quit your job? Like, well, yeah, Edward, a long time ago, I quit the pool attendant job thing. I'm actually going to be working for a startup out in Palo Alto, along with doing my YouTube channel. So I tell you, my education program has really just changed a lot of stuff for me, so it's been really great. But for now, I'm just continuing my YouTube. They support me doing my YouTube channel, and I can't wait to start working for them and stuff. I'm gonna be doing marketing for them, and if you all want, you can go. Eventually, I might share some of the content I produce for them. But Michael said, "You called it, my man. You fucking did." Guys, I gotta say, I mean, I'm not always right on these things, and I'm not gonna get egotistical and be like, all right, guys, see, I'm a market guru. You have to listen to me now. But I literally said, I mean, I removed the lines. You can go back in my videos, and I'm attesting to this. I said in the $3,400–$3,500 range, just like this. Sorry, I'm gonna draw the actually, well, I had my lines a little bit more thicker, kind of this whole little blocked area, but I said the first level to really look for was 3,500. And it's because I knew that this indicator is coming up, the 100-day. Look at what was previous support on the chart, folks. It pulled back to the 100-day. Who's to say that it can't do it again, especially after this kind of run-up? And who's to say that, honestly, if China fears really do come through and they actually, I keep on hearing you ask if Bitcoin's going to go lower. If China comes out and actually does say, yes, we're going to temporarily shut down, or if they just say we're going to shut down exchanges, and if they're not specific on being temporary or not, yes, it will flash crash down to this level. So, I mean, yes, there is risk with it. But again, no one knows. You know, it's much more likely that China's not going to do that. If they do, they're going to announce that it's temporary. But I think the flooding is strong in this market, folks. That's why I'm not eager to get in, even after we've had a little bit of rebound. I pretty much bought so far at the bottom. I bought at 34.50. I added a partial share, but I'm still got a lot more to add. China spreading fraud. Love from Iran. ACGE. Nice to have a friend from Iran, my good sir. Thank you very much. Bring back Nick. Oh crap! Did the the stream went down for a second. I'm sorry about that, everyone. Just let me know when everything comes back online, everyone. I apologize for that. I hate getting drops in the stream. It's so annoying. We have pretty consistent internet here too. That's the thing. We pay for good internet. I should know that I'm streaming to a large public right now. Nah, you live in China. I'm convinced. Don't play the nice guy game, lol. The sunlight behind you is fake. The Chinese government has got fake sunlight coming through. You guys hear me like say nervously, China it's great. There's nothing wrong with the Chinese government. There's like you can hear like a gun cocking in the background, like aimed at my head. I'm having to speak for the Chinese government. Hi Nick, I'm thinking about building a €500 portfolio. I have nothing yet, just beginning. What would you advise me to do? Should I do it now? Just arrived on live. Jules, I think this time is a great time to build it with this dip. If you want, I have a video on a $500 portfolio, ironically, once for $, but it doesn't matter. You can do it with any amount. I recommend you go watch that video. It'll help you get started and stuff. And if you're just starting out, I would recommend you use Coinbase. If you're doing long-term investing, it's a great exchange. And to help pay down the fees, the referral link that I have on there is $10. So you get $10 if you use the referral link, and it helps pay down a lot of the fees. And it should cover any fees that you have if you're buying something for $500. So let's see here. But yeah, I recommend this might be a good time to start, my friend. And just, as you go, if it keeps on pulling back, add on some dips if you really believe in crypto for a long time. Awesome, we're back up. Glad to see that, everyone. So I'm trying to keep up with all the comments coming through. We got so many people. Real quick, again, if you all haven't, I don't mean to, abuse the opportunity, but really, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, guys. I think this is a great resource and a great channel, a great community. We as a whole, are a really built-up community. We have a Discord, Telegram, YouTube community. We're working on a project as well called Project Dash, which is going to be coming out in the near future. But I'm working with some developers, and we're going to be having a way where we can all communicate and get new news in cryptocurrency that's not biased, as well as get some opinionated pieces on certain ICOs, and doing some deep research, and as well as some communication between the community where we can share our technical analysis. So, Nick Elkins, I'm not sure exactly where you should put your money. I mean, if you like 10x for the long term, if you think it's going to outperform Bitcoin, then sure. But I mean, it's dependent on what you believe in 10x. I used your referral 1 week ago. Joe, thank you. I appreciate it. It's the only referral thing you'll ever see on my channel. I don't give you guys BitConnect or anything or Genesis mining. Oh, God. I mean, just like, I keep it very honest with you guys. I think it's good because it helps you save money. I know Coinbase can eat your fees up, but it's the most consistent exchange out there. My wife and her son will have to live on the streets. Help me, Eric. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Did you lose your shirt with the Bitcoin pullback? I'm sorry, my friend. And Tony, I think ARK has to be a long-term play if you want to buy at these levels. But I don't know. I would wait for a slight pullback, but I like ARK long-term. Jules, no problem, my friend. Nick, is there a way to get funds onto Bittrex faster so I don't have to wait a week for Coinbase so I can buy up all this Neo? Derek, you don't have to wait a week for Coinbase. I mean, unless you haven't registered an account, it might take a day or two or stuff. But to be honest, there's a few other routes, but it's so much better to do it through Coinbase. Not just because I'm like, oh, you use my referral. Like, I don't even care if you use that. The thing about Coinbase is it's consistent. And the other routes and there's a lot of other exchanges out there that will charge you ridiculous fees. And I know like Coinigy, not Coinigy, Change Ally or whatever. Dude, the fees on it and the rates that they give are so messed up. Do you think there will be another dip later? Again, guys, I think this, I've said it again. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. We could see a continuation. But now I got to say, everyone, Franz, thank you very much for your comments. I'm glad you like my videos. Largest live stream you've had, Nick. Edward, I know, it's crazy. We had over 1,800 people here earlier. 1,800, almost 2K on the live stream. This is fantastic. Franz, I'm kind of scrolling up and reading comments. Is it really true that Kim Jong-un is preparing to launch his token called Uncoin? That's almost just as funny as Jesus Coin. 1 subscriber for me. Love your honesty, mate. Phil, Fee. Sorry, I thought it was Phil for some. Fee, Wen, thank you very much. I appreciate it, my friend. Well, I know that we've got 1,600 of you in here, folks. I've got a lot of content I got to produce for the channel today, though. I hope I've been able to provide some insights. Before you leave, don't leave right this second. I want to let y'all know a few things. If y'all want to keep up the discussion, if you want to keep on talking with some people, this fun doesn't have to end here. First off, I recommend please subscribe to the channel. Keep up to date. I got a lot of great information coming out for you all. Second off, if you all want to continue the discussion, type in !Discord or !Telegram to get into our Telegram and Discord groups. Talk with the community. Be a part of the Data Dash family. I'd really love if you all could stick around and stuff and keep on learning, becoming better investors and traders. And you'll be able to become much more profitable because you'll have people around you who have a decent mindset on markets and have done it before. Martin, thank you very much for your donation, my friend. I appreciate it. But again, everyone, I'm so happy you all got to join me here. We had over 1,800 people in here. Now we have 1,600, but still amazing, guys. So thank you all for the love. It has been really, really fun to talk with you all. Use those resources. Stay tuned to the channel. I hope to see you all around. Some videos are coming up today. I'm going to be covering Patientory. And then I'm also going to probably do kind of like a market recap video on everything that's been going on today. But we'll get it all out there. I'll make some consistent content as always. Thank you all, as always, for sticking around. Love making videos for you all. And thank you all so much for everything you've done. So if you're just joining the live stream as well, you can always replay the live stream, listen to it like a podcast or whatever. But thank you all so much. It's been a really good time, everyone. So take care. Love you all. Thank you all so much. And I will see you all in the next video. Stay tuned.